come around and I'll tell a few jokes. I'll play on my uke, but holy smokes, I'm going out if Lizzie comes in. White cups for his table. Have a care and sit over there. Let him sit right next to Mabel.
Because I would have played the vibraphone, you know.
Oh, I didn't know what. I thought you were asking because you wanted me to stop.
I was asking because I wanted you to sing so I could play the vibraphone. Hey all, it's been a while, I've been off socials. Glad to be able to join again tonight. I wish I could chat on Facebook. Hey Lisa, what's up?
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good job getting off socials. I mean, ironically, I understand that. I think that's a good thing. But I mean, I'm definitely on socials. I love them. I sit for hours. But I'm like trapped. Just see, hun, what you've done, sweetest one, neath the sun you stole into my heart. I can't eat, I can't sleep, you're so sweet, can't be beat. You won me from the start, and I bless the day you came my way. Honey bunch, you know how much I love you. Honey bunch, I'm always thinking of you. And when you look at me like that, my little heart goes pitter-pat. Honey bunch, you know how much I love you. Thrill me through and through. You're the sweetest in the land, and when you hold my hand, it's grand. Honey bunch, got a hunch you love me too. Gosh, oh gee, goodness me, honeybee, can't you see you thrill me with your charms? It feels great, just can't wait till the date. You're my mate, so cuddle in my arms. And before you go, dear, you must know, honey bunch, you know how much I love you. Honey bunch, you know I'm thinking of you. And when you look at me like that, my little heart goes pitter-pat. Honey bunch, you know your kisses thrill me through and through. You're the sweetest in the land, much I love. Honey bunch, you know I'm thinking of you. And when you look at me like that, my little heart goes pitter, pitter, pitter pat. Honey bunch, you know how much your kiss thrills me through and through. You're the sweetest in the land, and when you hold my little hand, it's grand. Oh, honey bunch, I've got a hunch you love me too. That's called Honey Bunch. Not to be confused with
what? Good.
Oh, yes.
We need some water.
I have some airway irritation. What's that? In
Hiawatha.
Right. Alright, let me try this. I might need a little bit of guidance on it, but I think it'll come off seamlessly. I am a dashing gay Lothario. I've a reputation as a gallant beau. Courting pretty maids is a habit hard to break. I'm a bold coquette, rather reckless fake. I've told my love to countless girls, but never a word was true. For my passion intense was mere pretense until I encountered you. Since I first met you, since I first met you, the open sky above me seems a deeper hue. Golden dripping sunshine me through and through. Each flower has a new perfume. Since I met you, since I first met you, since I first met you, the open sky above me seems a deeper hue. Golden dripping sunshine warms me through and through. Each flower has a new perfume. Since I met you. I've gone a sparking many, many times. I've quite a standing as a social pet, writing tender notes and composing little rhymes to each Desdemona that I've ever met. I swore that each was my true love, but ne'er a word was true. For I never knew the bliss of a kiss like this until I encountered you. Since I first met you, since I first met you, the open sky above me seems a deeper hue. Golden dripping sunshine warms me through and through. Each flower has a new perfume. Since I met you, since I first met you, since I first met you, the open sky above me seems a deeper hue. Golden dripping sunshine warms me through and through. Each flower has a new perfume. Since I met you. Since I first met you, since I first met you, the open sky above me seems a deeper hue. Golden dripping sunshine warms me through and through. Each flower has a new perfume. Since I met you. Since I met you. That is called Golden Drippling Sunshine. Is drippling a real word? Drippling, D-R-I-P-L-I-N-G. I mean, as ling is a suffix, drippling would refer to like little drops. Could be dripplings as a noun, but is drippling a verb? And is drippling a real word other than like a make your own word with like a suffix? You know how some words are like make your own words, but they kind of fly. It might be like that, but it might. But see, I just don't think it's a real word. Drippling.
Talk about your Broadway roses and your roses off Washington Square. Roses who powder their noses and roses who henna their hair. Each rose is a beautiful dream, but I know a rose that's a scream. She's a hard-boiled rose, everybody knows. She can yes you to death when you're spending your dough, but when you are short, how that gal can say no. She's a hard-boiled rose. She says D's and does. When she was a girl about 7 months old, why her mother slapped her for something I'm told. She jumped from her cradle and knocked mother cold. She's a hard-boiled rose. Many a heartbroken flapper has cried over some ugly dub, but Rosie goes after them different. She makes them behave with a club. Whenever they trifle with Rose, well, they flirt with a punch in the nose. She's a hard-boiled rose, everybody knows. She's the kind of a girl you will never forget. She carries a leopard around for a pet. She's a hard-boiled rose. She says D's and does. She's not much for bracelets and those kinds of things, and she'd turn down a diamond that anyone brings, 'cause she wants brass knuckles, she don't want gold rings. She's a hard-boiled rose. She drinks tea from a saucer instead of a cup, and if you don't do likewise, she'll say you're stuck up. An old-fashioned house party is her big delight, but somehow or other she don't feel it's right until it breaks out in a free-for-fall fight. She's a hard-boiled rose. She's a hard-boiled rose. She says D's and does. A great big house party, why that's her delight, but somehow or other she don't feel quite right until it busts up in a free-for-all fight. She's a hard-boiled rose.
Sugar, I baby of mine. Oh, sugar, I call my baby my sugar. I never may be my sugar because he's so very confectionery funny. He never pleads for my money, but when I give him my honey, he gets his needs every time. I take a million sips from his red lips if I were a bee, because his kisses taste sweeter than nectar to me. Sugar, I never cheat on my sugar, 'cause I'm so sweet on my sugar, that sugar baby of mine.
Harvest time is coming near, said old Farmer Gray. Let's go in the old hay truck and drive to town today. Oh, the farmer took another load away. Hey, hey, Farmer Gray took another load away. Have a dandy landlord now, oh how he makes me laugh. He walked in today and said that he'd cut my rent in half. Oh, the farmer took another load away. Hey, hey, Farmer Gray took another load away. Robbers broke into my house, but they left again, 'cause they had. Oh, the farmer took another load away. Hey, hey, Farmer Gray took another load away. Robbers broke into my house, but they left again, because the clock had just struck 5 and they were union men. Oh, the farmer took another load away. Hey, hey, Farmer Gray took another load away. I rode on a streetcar once, on the strap, and a gal said, if you're tired, well, please sit down on my lap. Mary had a little lamb, a butcher killed it dead, and now she takes the lamb to school between 2 hunks of bread. Oh, the farmer took another load away. Hey, hey, Farmer Gray took another load away. 5 years in advance for my income tax. Moon shines all around the town and sun shines overhead. But it's just the sunshine, folks, that makes my nose so red. Oh, the farmer took another load away. Hey, hey, Farmer Gray
Took another load away.
I just bought a pair of pants from Levi and Blue, and now I can't sit down because there's only standing room. One girl changes gowns about 20 times, I'm told, but the gal I'm talking about right now is only 3 months old. Oh, the farmer took another load away. Hey, hey, Farmer Gray took another load away. Dr. Smith fell down a well, but he might have known that doctors ought to tend the sick and leave the well alone. I think I've sung enough to you of this little song, so I'm gonna sing it one more time and I'm gonna run along. Oh, the farmer took a load away. Hey, hey, Farmer Gray took another load away. Farmer Gray took another load away.
What's that called?
The farmer took another load away.
I love that. Hey, thanks for all your comments. The comments on YouTube disappear before we can really read them, and they're really small. But thanks for the comment from Tim to clear up this question I had. Dripple is a verb, and it means, hang on, it just went away. Come back. Dripple is a verb meaning to fall, like dripping. So dripple basically just means drip.
John Coles, I gotta brush up on the lyrics to that song. I don't know it well enough until I gotta practice it more, that Please Mr. Hemingway. I remember learning it, but I can't remember all the words. I've got to remind myself. It might take me a week or so of sitting around singing it in the shower again.
So you could say the faucet started to dribble, and you could say, what else could you say? I'm just trying to think of an example that doesn't involve blood. Sorry, that's why it's just like I can't say anything. I'm tongue-tied about drippling. I want to give examples of drippling. The faucet's good enough. I'm gonna say dripple instead of drip because more words deserve to be spoken. We all seem to say the same words all the time, you know? It's fun to use different ones. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do this one. I've been crying, no denying, dear. I miss you every day that you've been away. I'm yearning, I'm learning that I can't forget. My dreams still remind me that all you left behind were words that were so tender, words of sweet surrender, words that I remember, of the gleaming dry. Broken-hearted, since we parted, I'm not the same. You left me so lonely. All your vows were only words. It was September. The sweet surrender. Stars were gleaming, I was dreaming of a meaning in those magic words that used to cheer me when the skies were gray. Three little words I love when you took them away.
Oh yeah, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Tonight when I take my walk, everybody's going to be drunk when I walk down the main street because they started drinking at like 1 o'clock. So I guess St. Patrick's Day is today and tomorrow because it's the weekend. And then
That's fine as long as they aren't shouting.
it's true, it's fine with me. Well, they are shouting, but not in my face. But it always reminds me how many good Irish songs there are. Not real Irish songs that I know, but just like fake Tin Pan Alley type Irish.
I like drunk people who are quiet.
5 years ago, last Sunday night, Pat Clancy took a wife. It was little Bridget Daly who would stick to him for life. They gave a wooden wedding, the event to celebrate, and they sent out invitations to their friends, both old and great. Each one was supposed to bring a present made of wood. Some of the things they brought were bad and some were very good. It looked as though a lumberyard exploded in the room when Clancy gave a wedding made of wood. Well, there was all kinds of wood brought into the house that night. Hardwood, softwood, kindling wood to light. Wooden shavings, enough to build a bed, were brought to Clancy's house when he was 5 years wed. Well, the first one to get there was Clancy's cousin Dan. He brought for a present a Japanese fan. Big Tim Maloney, thick as a pin. He brought a cradle to rock the baby in. Murphy brought a sawhorse and Cassidy a tray. O'Brien sent a cord of wood for which he didn't pay. Dylan brought a can of beer to keep the spirits up. Patrick Joseph Murphy sent a wooden bathtub. There was wood that came from China and wood that came from Spain. Wood from Jerusalem across the raging main. Wood that came from Russia, sent by the Tsar. Wood that came from Ireland, enough to build a car. Wood that came from England and wood that came from Wales. Wood that came from Scotland and wood that came from jails. They passed around the whiskey and they passed around the ale. The glasses wasn't big enough, they used a wooden pail. Everyone was feeling good, no one was feeling dry. All were in their glory, and their glory it was high. Someone asked Clancy, would he sing a song? Clancy said he would, but his voice was gone. Big Tim Maloney, then he gave a recitation, all about the kind of wood that grew in every nation. Was such a racket, you couldn't keep it mum. O'Brien called Maloney an educated bum. Up jumped Maloney, and he hit him such a whack that he raised up a thump in the middle of his back. That was the signal, and they all began to fight. The women hollered murder, and they swore it wasn't right. Murphy threw the soda, and he threw the frying pan. O'Brien threw the kettle, and he hit O'Houlihan. Patrick Joseph Murphy through the window dove. Maloney sat down on a red-hot stove. All kinds of wood was flying through the air. Grady hit O'Grady with the rung of a chair. Murphy grabbed Sullivan, threw him on the bed, stabbed him with a clothespin, and left him there for dead. The police grabbed 35 and 40, got away, took him up before the judge the very next day. The judge looked them over as before him they stood, and they gave him 50 days in jail. Now they're all sawing wood. Clancy's Wooden Wedding. Tomorrow is Sunday. We're experimenting with not doing a show on Sunday because we've had to cancel so many of them. So we're not going to do a show Sundays in March. And then we might rework it so that we do it at a different time on Sunday. But no show in March on Sundays. Irish show on Monday, I'm sure, for St. Patrick's Day.
I love you, I need you, I want you, just the one that I adore. I'm waiting, but you're hesitating. Tell me what you're waiting for. You would be the only one for me. I would be the only one for you. Got me so, don't you know? Love me truly, 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 true. Then I would love you truly, truly, true. If you would only be the only one for me, then I would be the only one for you. Love you, I need you, I want you. Oh, let me say it just once more. I'm sighing. There's no use thank you so much for having joined us. We love you. We'll see you on Monday. If you send us a tip, we thank you. And if you send us a tip on PayPal, don't enable purchase protection because there ain't no purchase to protect. But we thank you so much for your tips and for your comments and your listenership and just for being you. This one is one we should save for Monday. It is a really beautiful song. It is beautiful. The lyrics are silly, but it is beautiful.
Mrs. Murphy gave a party just about a week ago. Everything was plentiful, the Murphys, they're not slow. They treated us like gentlemen, we tried to act the same. Only thing that happened, well, it was an awful shame. When Mrs. Murphy took the chowder out, she fainted on the spot. She found a pair of overalls at the bottom of the pot. Tim Dolan, he got ripping mad and his eyes were bulging out. He jumped upon the piano and loudly he did shout, "Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder?" Nobody spoke, so he shouted all the louder, "It's an Irish trick, that's true. I can lick the mick that threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder." They grabbed the pans from out the soup and threw them on the floor. Each man swore with all his life he'd ne'er seen them before. They were plastered down with mortar, they were worn out at the knees. They'd had their many ups and downs as they could plainly see. And when Mrs. Murphy, she came to, she began to yell and pout why she had them in the wash that day and forgot to take them out. Tim Nolan, he excused himself for what he said that night. So we set music to the words and sang with all our might. Who threw the overalls in Mistress Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so they shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick, that's true. I can lick the mick that threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so they shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick, that's true. I can lick the mick that threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Bye. See you Monday. We're not playing tomorrow, but we'll miss you guys. Love you.
Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder?